EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Southern California and the gorgeous SoFi Stadium in the Los Angeles suburb of Inglewood. This evening, the camper to this divisional round. It's our visitors and the Los Angeles Rams. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. We welcome you. That's the punter, Ethan Evans, to get this started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And a solid run back there. We'll get this out past the 30-yard line. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his second season in the NFL.
You know, what I found to be really telling, Mike, was earlier in the week when we had a chance to speak with him, you would not have known that he's the reigning NFC Player of the Week. He actually thought he left a lot of plays out there on the field, and I think that's really just a testament to the type of player, the type of competitor that he is. He's always looking for ways to improve, and it's hard to believe he can play any better.
They'll stick with him again. He'll get it on 3, and that's going to lead to third down.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. And it's third
down and 3. He'll look to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
First down, Oklahoma City.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here, and he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
42-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second and 3.
Here's a first down for their running back, and he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's third down.
And it's third down.
He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down. To throw. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. The Rams offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the quarterback now in his 4th NFL campaign. Try to get the running game going. His first carry. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
Now a give up the middle. And he'll get it back to midfield. That's it. No gain on the play. Third and inches.
On the play. It's now third and less than a yard.
They'll run the sneak. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's ours. Here's first and 10.
At the 49-yard line.
Now, faking the give. Throw on the run is complete. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. From the 44 now. Here's second and 4. They'll look to throw. Quickly to the outside and completes. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the first down. A pickup of 8.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Good throw, out wide. It's caught. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. That's his first down of this divisional round matchup. And it's good for the first down as well.
That's another Rams first down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and you get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 11-yard line.
A run now on 2nd down. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
Automatic first down.
What a critical flag. Roughing the passer, it sets up 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he is going to come up short.
It's a gain of a yard.
From the 1,
Brings up
2nd and goal. They'll go with him again. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Joshua Carney comes out now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Rams are out to a 7-0 lead here in this divisional playoff matchup. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. He fields it at the 8. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Condors offense ready now for their 2nd drive. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. And he's going to be taken down to the 37.
A gain of 11 on the play.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete. We'll try again here, 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Now they'll set up to throw. This one complete, right side. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
And an Oklahoma City first
They'll
down.
look to throw again. That one complete to Jalen Lane. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
First down, Condors.
Back to the air one more time. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. As caught, that's Lane. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal. That's a gain of 28. They'll look to throw yet again. And And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Condors. Greg, it's one of those, sometimes you got to feel like you know where the ball's going to go, and the defense knows it too, but it still ends up in that guy's hands for the touchdown.
Absolutely, Mike. In these critical situations, like down here in the red zone, not plays. It doesn't matter what you draw up on the board. You say, okay, who's my best player? Put him in a good matchup, let him go win, and give him a chance. That's exactly what they do here, and I think we're going to see a lot of this the rest of the game.
Time, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. There you see Sean McVay, the Super Bowl winning coach of the Rams. His team heading back onto the field. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with first down. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be out of bounds. There is a flag on the field. And let's see what caused it. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It's now second down and 20.
That's going to be incomplete. Good work. The defender bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
Third down and 20.
Throwing now from the gun. Going up top. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield. And that's going to bring us a fourth down. On fourth down, the Rams will send out Ethan Evans to punt, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. And he'll get forward a few yards. Return. And that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 48-yard line.
His drive will start on the ground, and he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. One quarter down in this NFC Divisional Round matchup. All even on the scoreboard. We're back in Southern California in a moment. From just shy of midfield, here's second down and 9. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision.
But it brings up fourth down.
He's got a man. That's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Oklahoma City. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game.
This is a great decision by the quarterback. You can see, Mike, he's trying to push this ball downfield and pick up a big completion in the air, but with the amount of depth the defense was getting, his best option was the check down, the underneath short throw, and just say, hey, pick up this rest of this game. after the catch, and fortunately for this quarterback, this short throw is going to go down in the box score as a touchdown.
The extra point is good. And the Condors will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5, and it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here come the Rams as their offense drops back onto the field. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
At the 29-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. And the mark down just shy of the 40. It's a gain of 10 yards. 1st down, L.A. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Throwing right. It's taken in. And across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line.
At the 46-yard line.
Slot man in motion right. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Up the middle they go. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
He'll look to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got it.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. To the right side here, pass is caught. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. So on comes Joshua Carty to try this field goal. This from extra point range, a 33-yard field goal attempt. Carty's kick is good. And the Rams are back within 4 at 14-10.
Rams 10.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Condors offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. The lead 4. So we'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Handoff here, up the middle. And he broke through the initial contact. Winds up getting about 3. It's 2nd down.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. A 19-yard pickup there. That's enough for a 1st down.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. 2nd and 10. 50. He'll set up to throw. Quick hitting slant there. And they'll take this down inside 35.
Gain of 16 yards.
They get 16 on that connection, and that will be a first down.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the first down.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15. A gain there of 23 yards. That's enough for a first down.
Well, that's a heck of a 1-2 punch right there, and that's something that every offense stresses. The ability to be equally effective run and pass on any given snap. They follow up the successful pass play with a big explosive run.
Still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They'll stay on the ground. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
At the 14-yard line.
Play clock nearly expires as they set up to throw. A powerful run just shy of the goal line, but he has picked up the first down. It is first and goal.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It's such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game, and they're knocking on the door here, first and goal. At the very least, got to come away with some points.
Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
A little closer. Here's second and goal.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80.
Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short. We have an injured player for the Rams on the field. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff can get a chance to look him over during the break. The ball inches from the goal line. Third and goal. They'll go with the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's fourth down.
How about this for a goal line stand, Mike? Your back's against the wall, back-to-back plays you hold tight. They set themselves up here to defend a fourth and goal try.
So on fourth down, they'll call out the field goal unit. This, about as short as you can get. Now this offense going to use the first of their timeouts, as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime. Some extra bulk out there. They're going to roll the dice and go for it on 4th and goal. And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Touchdown, Condors. Greg, I wasn't so certain about leaving the offense out there, but they did, and it paid off with a touchdown.
And I love it, Mike. I think we're starting to see this more and more often in today's NFL. Take advantage of field position. Put the trust in your offense. It's exactly what their head coach does here, and certainly pays off.
Point after, coming up here. It's up and good. And the Condors are out to a 21-10 lead.
Rams 10.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. There you see Sean McVay, the Super Bowl winning coach of the Rams. His team heading back onto the field. They'll look to make some inroads here. They're down 21-10 in this one as they come up on a first down. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. Oh, a loose football. The defense has got it.
Ball carried by the running back. Fumble on the play.
Remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay, so they might be taking a look at this one. Now gives on the ground.
The ball carried by number 26.
And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this second quarter.
2nd and 6.
So the move is for the field goal unit here. This from 40 yards out. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Condors will tack on 3 more, extending the in the first half. So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. Here comes a return from the goal line. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. 1 half of football to be played here in the divisional round. In 2 more quarters, we'll know the championship game matchups. Let's take a look at what's happened so far. Our trip through the NFL starts now. We begin at MetLife Stadium. The Giants at home to take on Tampa Bay. And this is Jackson Dart. He was doing it with his legs. This one of his 3 rushing touchdowns in the game. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we send you back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Set for the second half kickoff. One of these teams ready to book a date in the NFC Championship game next week. And we are back at it with the third quarter. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. There you see Sean McVay, the Super Bowl winning coach of the Rams. His team heading back onto the field. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. Here's a run to begin this 3rd quarter. And he's able to force his way through one man, but he can only muster about a yard on that play. 2nd down. We have an injured player for the Rams on the field. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. He'll drop to throw. Thrown left side, the catch is made, and they will finally run him down.
39 yards.
A big play and a much-needed one as well. 39 yards.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
And, Mike, I think as they try to find themselves clawing back in this game, they're going to have to make a concentrated effort here in the 2nd half to continue to get him involved. Give him opportunities in space with the ball in his hand, and chances are he has it, good things happen. Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped. No gain.
And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane close quickly. Here comes 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
They'll look to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. On the ground they go. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's 2nd and 6. They'll stick with him again. And they'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up.
He was brought down at the 4-yard line. That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. Powering forward. He's in. Touchdown, Rams. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
24, Rams 17.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Condors offense ready to take over once more. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins. 1st and 10. He'll get the carry here. And he'll work this past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Jared Verse there to make the tackle.
2nd and 7.
Back to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
Gain of 13 yards.
It's a pickup of 13 yards. And that will be a 1st down. Now a give up the middle. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A 1st down.
Gain of 16 yards.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the 2nd half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down. From the gun, here's a handoff, and he's going to pick it up and take it down inside the 35 with a first down.
He's brought down at the 31. It's a gain of 6. First down, Condors.
Now this time they'll look to throw. Got a man here, complete. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
First down.
15-yard pickup there. That's enough for a first down.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust in that quarterback, in his protectors, to know he can stand tall in that pocket and wait for his receiver to break open.
Not much happening there. Just a short gain.
1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
Here's second and 9. Out of the gun, he'll throw. A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down. They are set up with first and goal.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes in the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker. Be friendly to the quarterback. And then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver.
It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma City.
So when you find yourself this tight to the goal line, Mike, the offense becomes a lot more restricted in as far as how deep you can throw the ball. The field is wider than it is long, and I think the idea here is let's spread them out. Let's put all of our eligibles out there and let the quarterback get a really good picture. Where are the holes in the coverage? Where are the one-on-one matchups that put this ball in the quarterback's hand? Let him make a good decision, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
The extra point is up and through. And the Condors will extend this third quarter lead.
17.
Kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. There you see Sean McVay, the Super Bowl winning coach of the Rams. His team heading back onto the field. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with first down. Now, faking the give. Unloads downfield, looking for Nakua. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. A pickup of 44 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches at the 23-yard line.
One quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. 2nd and inches. Receiver in motion, headed left. On 2nd down, here's a run to begin the 4th quarter. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he's going to have the Rams 1st down. As the defense could not come up with a big stop there. It's a gain of 8 on 4th and 2.
4th and short, initially, you could tell he's just trying to get this ball out of his hand quickly, just enough to move the chains. Defense did a good job taking his reads away, so he turns into a runner, puts his head down, picks up the 1st down, keeps this drive alive.
He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
14-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and
8. 2nd down and 8. On the gun, they'll try to run it. And to pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll try to run for it. And he will score. Game on. Touchdown, Rams. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
That's the score. Condors 31, Rams 24.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Condors offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll begin with 10. Drive will start on the ground. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick 1st down.
And an Oklahoma City 1st down.
4th quarter, you find yourself protecting a 1-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 4. Out of his gun, here's a run up the gut. And they'll bring him down just shy of midfield, but that is enough. It's a 1st down.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find the crease and hit it. He's able to pick up the 1st down.
1st and 10. As he's taken down. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 6.
19 Tiger.
Well, he just does beat the play clock as he'll set up the throw. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
A gain of 21.
And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with the 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. To the air now on 1st and 10. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
2nd and 12.
Here's a 2nd and 12.
Let's go now.
They'll try to set up the screen here. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. The Reds use their 3rd and final timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. They'll run for the first time with their fullback. The ball comes out.
You know, it's amazing, Mike, that guys still end up fumbling the ball because I can tell you from experience, the first 15 minutes of every offensive practice is ball security circuit. And that could be a couple things. How to go to the ground without getting loose to the ball, almost like the art of falling. It could be running over bags or through bags as guys take swats at the ball trying to knock it out. There are so many ways to simulate what the game is like because at the end of the day, if you want to win in the NFL, protecting the ball is the #1 priority, and it cannot be stressed enough.
Receiver in motion, going right. They'll drop to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. This one will be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
And that's a really heads-up play by the defender, Mike. Once he diagnosed the screen, he immediately puts himself in position to make the play. This offense just winds up going backwards.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Number 80. A 10-yard gain, but it's 4th down.
Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he's going to have the Rams' 1st down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the 4th down conversion.
At the 33-yard line.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. We have an injured player for the Rams on the field. They have time to work with, but they have no timeouts. It's 1st and 10. They'll run here. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackles behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12. At the 45-yard line.
And the rush gets sold. He'll go down. They got him. Going to need a big play now. 3rd down and long. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. Now a shot here, deep middle. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. So wind up a turnover on downs.
And it all came down to that play. The offense finds themselves trailing, all out of their timeouts. The defense knew they were one stop away in this game, and they came up big when their team needed it.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. One final knee here, and with that, they are off to the NFC title game. So the handshake's down on the field following a good win here. They are able to do something that not easy to do. Get a win away from home in the playoffs. For their troubles, they've got a date next Sunday in the conference championship game. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. Good night, everybody.